Next next is velocity. Okay, so like speed, velocity also defined as the rate of change in displacement. The rate of change in displacement is called as velocity, and velocity is denoted by v arrow. That means arrow means it is a vector quantity. That means this arrow indicates about its direction. That means it has a particular direction. Next is the mathematically we can write velocity is equal to total displacement by time taken, or in some places it is also written as that is the distance along distance distance along a direction, distance along a direction by time taken. So in some books, and it is also correct because the displacement is equal to distance along a direction. Okay, so mathematically we can write velocity is equal to total displacement by time taken, and which is written as v arrow is equal to displacement for displacement s arrow by time taken, and the unit is same as speed. The unit of velocity is same as speed, and the SI unit also same as speed. So SI unit of speed is meter per second. Here SI unit of velocity also meter per second, or in somewhere this also written as meter second inverse. Meter second inverse, this is also same as the unit of speed and velocity. Then we'll read about average velocity. Okay, what do you mean by average velocity? Okay, so here also uniform velocity, uniform means non-uniform velocity, like that. Okay, so what is average velocity? The average velocity defined as the initial velocity plus final velocity by 2. If you take the initial velocity as u and final velocity as v, then u plus v by 2. This is the average velocity. This is the average velocity. And also average velocity can be calculated as like speed, distance, displacement 1, displacement 2 plus displacement 3, like this, by time 1 plus time 2 plus time 3 dot dot dot. And here one main point you have to remember this, these displacement may not be have same sign. Suppose one object moves 200 meter towards east, 200 meter towards east in 10 second, again 200 meter in 10 second, and again return 100 meter in 7 second. Then if they will tell what is average velocity, then you have to write the average velocity. If this one you will take the displacement towards this direction, each direction, if you take positive, then the opposite direction you will be take negative. That means if you take s1 is equal to 200 meter, then t1 is equal to 10 second, then s2 is equal to minus 100 meter. Why? Because it is opposite to s1. Okay, then t2 is equal to 7 second. Now if velocity average you have to find out, then you have to write velocity average is equal to s1 plus s2 by t1 plus t2 is equal to s1 is equal to 200 meter plus s2 is equal to plus minus 100 meter by t1 is equal to 10 plus 7. Now this is 100 by 17 meter per second. In this way you have to find out the average velocity. Okay, so this is all about the velocity, and here this has also graph. The graph of this velocity, that means displacement and time graph. Okay, before this, one main point I want to tell you, that is distance. Also distance can be calculated as average velocity into time, because in the derivation you will read this more. Okay, that means v plus u by 2 into time. This is the distance you have to find out from the average velocity. Okay, now what is the displacement and time graph. Displacement time graph. Suppose this is the displacement. If this is then uniform velocity, same as the distance. And if this same, suppose this is the curved line, that is non-uniform velocity, this is non-uniform velocity. And similarly, if the graph is parallel to time axis, that means here velocity is equal to zero velocity, or that means constant. What that we can say the object is at rest. Here also, in the here also the object is at rest with. So these are the different concepts of velocity. Okay, so students, thank you and have a nice